I am Groot. Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And in today's video, I'm making a Groot enclosure. So recently I actually bought a few different Groot planters. 4 of them actually, 4 different ones. Got 3 of them here, and one I've made, already put into an enclosure. So they're really cheap actually. And it's all come really to annoy Annie's arachnids a little bit. Just to wind her up a little bit, but I do absolutely love the MCU, the Marvel comics, and the Marvel films and stuff. Groot, of course, is a fan favourite, and so Happy Ant UK Callum, he at the Southern Invert show got picked up a Groot enclosure that Invert Mansions had built. And basically since then we've kind of been winding Annie's arachnids up about it. And I was like, you know what, I might actually go ahead and make my own Groot enclosure. So went on just on Amazon, found these Groot planters, got 4 of them. It was like 16 quid for 4, and so they come in different sort of poses. So they're sold at the planters, so I might use some, you know, maybe a couple of those like little house plant holders or whatever. And so, but like I say, I've used one in an enclosure. Well, let's go ahead to take a look at what I've done with a Groot. I am Groot! I have a Groot enclosure! Okay, guys, what do you think to that? I am Groot. I have a Groot Enclosure. Yes. So yeah, big fan of the MCU, Marvel in general, and stuff. And it's kind of a bit a bit of a funny one, a bit of a wind up to Annie of Annie's Arachnids. Literally just to wind her up. But I do really like Groot as a character as well. So I've been thinking about getting some Groot stuff anyway, and I have some other bits of Groot around the flat and stuff. So yeah, Groot Enclosure now. Yeah, really pleased with it. It's not a bioactive one. It may become bioactive, but I haven't yet to add any springtails or iceballs or anything like that. But it's got bare grounds to become bioactive if I so choose. So it's got a lot more charcoal in it. The substrate is a mix of Goya, organic compost, along with tree fern, and the plant boost from bioactive herbs, just to help the couple of cuttings that I did put in there. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. It's just come from another one of my tanks, which I just have to cut back every now and then. So it doesn't bother me either way if the cuttings don't take. If they do, fantastic. So and then it's now home to my little Avicularia minatrix, which I've had for a few years. I actually got that from the CE show a few years ago. Actually won it in their raffle. Myself has a little sling or grown-on sling. Can't remember which now. So yeah, it's been with me for a few years now. So it's nice to get into a nice display enclosure. As of the one that's been very basic. I mean, it's not necessarily, this is not a complex enclosure. It all didn't take me too long to do. So actually the longest part really was the background and letting that cure and waiting for the smell to go away and stuff. But yeah, so that's that one. So then on another note, guys, I did have this week arrive Andrew Smith's latest DVD. There you go. The Pernabias, King Baboon Spider, and the Man-Eating Lions of Savo. Double DVD. So if you don't know who Andrew Smith is and you like tarantulas, shame on you. Andrew he produces wonderful documentaries on some of our favourite tarantulas that we keep, as in our collections and stuff that we see. This is just his latest one, and his third DVD in his series, and so and it's fantastic. It's 3 hours long as the main documentary, as just packed full of arachno history, and so the history behind the people that discovered the King Baboon, all the history behind it, what it was named, how it got renamed, and everything, and also other ones like the OBT as well. So the Pteronoculus marinus, the Pseudogyrus as well. So all sorts of signed the back of it for me as well. So I was part of the Kickstarter campaign for this to get this made. As soon as I saw that he was doing that, so need to do that, get on that, and get hold of this DVD because I knew I was going to want it anyway. So and he's going to hopefully soon be working on his new one, the next one in the series, which is going to be the Post-Afaria one, which again, super looking forward to that. Now, I did have a look on his website, which is lovetarantulas.com. This is not yet available, or well, when I looked, but it's worth just looking every now and then, just in case if you haven't got this and want this. Highly recommend it. And it is, like I say, it's briefly presented as double DVD. So the main documentary goes across both DVDs, and then on the second you've got a bonus feature of the Desert Tarantula documentary they done 30 years ago. So along with an added bit to it, which is the history of tarantula filmmaking. So again, absolutely fascinating. So, but if you don't have any of Andrew's DVDs, do go on to lovetarantulas.com and get his previous two that he's done. So the first one, which was 1640 Brazil, the first tarantula all about Lassidoras. And then this includes the history of the British Tarantula Society. And then the Brachypelma, the red-legged tarantulas of Mexico, or the red-legged tarantulas of Mexico. And then this includes the captive breeding of tarantula spiders, or the history of captive breeding, Mexican tarantula spider folklore and mythology, and extended interview with Mr. Mendoza. So again, absolutely must, you know, and I say yeah, both of these, you know, again, really beautifully presented DVDs, double DVDs, all of them. So, and on his website, I think these sell they're either, I think they're sort of, you know, £10 each, or well, it's a real good deal, both for £15, I believe. So you know, if you got someone in your family who's really into their tarantulas and they don't have these, great Christmas presents. Christmas coming up, get them some Andrew Smith DVDs. So the one you won't be able to probably get is this one that I picked up at the Southern Invert show. Another fantastic DVD. I know Robbie of Robbie's Talking Tea's got this one as well. I'm sure he'll say the same thing. I was just before watching this, and this is his after dinner talk at the BTS, the British Tarantula Society lectures in 2008. And so, which is all search of Mexico's Brachypelma red-legged tarantulas. So, absolutely fantastic one. So yeah, I now have 4 DVDs in my collection from Andrew Smith, and can't wait for the next one, Poecilotheria, because they are one of my favourite genus of tarantulas. So guys, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please pop some comments down below, and if you haven't yet, please do subscribe and hit that bell for notifications, and then you'll know every time I upload another video. But until next time guys, take care, stay safe, and keep rocking.